Hey, Mike with Vanco here, and today's video I'll be walking you through 10 school spirit week ideas that your students will love, so let's get into it. Now when you plan it right, you can create a full week of fun activities for your students during a spirit week. This can be used to engage your students, get them pumped up for bigger events like your homecoming, and it can be used to raise funds as well, depending on the type of events you might choose to host. So the first idea is to host a beach day. And so this can give your students a fun activity where they can dress up in beach attire, certainly go over the ground rules to make sure that their costumes and gear that they wear is appropriate, but you can have students wear things like sandals, sunglasses, beach hats, Hawaiian t-shirts, and much more. You can even play beach-themed music on the loudspeakers in the hallways in between classes. You might even host a beach-themed party or a volleyball tournament, and you could potentially use this as a fundraising event as well. The second idea is to host a dance day. And so again, this is a unique concept where you might play music in the hallways in between classes, but you encourage your students to dance their way to class as a fun activity. You might even consider voting on different songs to get students involved, or potentially having a list of songs that students can choose from, and you could host it as a fundraising event where students will raise funds by purchasing tickets for the song of their choice, or again, a playlist of their choice that you might play throughout the day. The third idea is a community service activity day. And so this is a great way to get your students to give back to the community. And so maybe you have a section of the day or even a field trip for the day where students will go out and serve the community for various community service-based events. The fourth idea is a crazy hair day. And so this is a fun activity. Students can make their hair crazy for the day. Maybe they wear wigs or potentially dye their hair temporarily for the day. This is another fun way to get your students involved. Maybe again, you use it as a charity event or a fundraiser where potentially during your crazy hair day, maybe the principal or one of the teachers will volunteer to get their head shaved in exchange for donations from the students. Again, another fun way to potentially raise funds during Spirit Week as well. The next idea is Decades Day. And so this is another fun activity where students can dress up based on a specific decade, like the 80s or 90s or 70s or 60s. Again, lots of different options. You could have a set decade that everyone dresses as, or students could potentially choose which decade they want to dress up as during this event. The next idea is to have a favorite color day or a class color day. And so this style event goes on during the day during Spirit Week, and basically you can have students dress up only in their favorite color, or potentially you could have it by class. So the freshmen dress in a certain color, the sophomores in another, seniors and juniors, on and on. And so again, this is another way to build team spirit or class spirit for the different classes during your Spirit Week. The next idea is a formal day. And so this is a fun way to get students to dress up during school. Maybe they wear tuxes if they go all out. Maybe it's a suit jacket or just dress up in a shirt and tie, whatever the case might be. They could wear their dance dresses, formal attire, whatever the case might be. There's a lot of different great options for this formal day. And it's just another fun way for students to dress up and another fun activity during Spirit Week. The next idea is a glow party day. And so this is a fun activity where students can wear glow sticks throughout the day, potentially combining this with neon clothing. Maybe you put up a couple different black lights in the hallways, whatever the case might be. This is another fun event. You could play dance music in the hallways as well during this type of event, and it's another fun activity during Spirit Week. The next idea is to host a rock and roll or a musician's day. And so this is another opportunity for students to dress up as their favorite musicians. Again, you could play music in the hallways as well, potentially you can combine this with a costume contest. Or again, this might be another fundraising activity as well, where people could buy tickets to participate in this costume contest. And again, the winner could get a portion of the funds raised, and the rest of the funds would go back to the various programs at your school. The 10th idea is to host an outdoor learning day. And so you could do this for the entire day, or potentially certain classes during the day might host activities outside. It's a fun way to experience the great weather, and another great way to get students excited during Spirit Week. So again, hopefully you enjoyed these 10 fun ideas for Spirit Week activities. If you implement those in your school, let us know in the comments below. If you have other great fun Spirit Week ideas, let us know those as well. And if you'd like our help planning activities and school events, we have a lot of great resources in the description below this video. Things like event planning checklists, and even the opportunity to schedule a done-for-you event where our team will help you build out a fundraising event and an in-person event of your choice. And so again, if you'd like to learn more about that, or to schedule a demo with our team to learn more about how we can help you streamline your event activities and event management, click on the link in the description below this video to get access to those and to schedule that kickoff call. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.